The H-1B visa used to work wonders in the time of our parents, but today the system has stopped working. Why? Well, first off, there's limited number of visas. 85,000 visas every year for hundreds of thousands of people that applied. On top of that, applicants are increasing every year. And now the employer doesn't want to sponsor you either. You know why? Because the fee of putting your name into the ballot used to be only $10, and now it has been increased to $215 per applicant. Imagine as the employer, you had to sponsor 10 people last year, you would have spent just $100 to put their name in the ballot. Now you're spending $2,150. And even then, guess what? Only about 2 out of those 10 applications are being successful, and maybe your best employee doesn't even get selected. You know why? Because it's a lottery system and these are the success rates. As you can see, somewhere around 17% of the people get through the lottery in the end. So what is the way of 2025 and what is the future essentially? Well, I feel that the O1 visa is on the uptrend. And you know why? Because it fixes almost all the shortcomings of the H-1B. First and foremost, there's a merit-based selection. So it's no longer a lottery. What happens is that if you have the merit, your profile is evaluated, and as long as your profile looks good, it crosses the threshold that you are good enough, you get this visa. Another important point is that there's no cap. Unlimited number of visas can be issued every year because naturally not everyone is extraordinary and not everyone is working towards building up their profile. Also, you can apply anytime. It's not like the H-1B where you have a designated time period where you need to apply or you need to wait for the next lottery next year. No, O1, you apply whenever you want as long as you're feeling lucky. There's unlimited extensions on the O1, so you can stay as long as you want. You get it for 3 years initially, and then you extend it by one year each as many times as you want until you get to the green card. You have the ability to, by the way, sponsor yourself if you don't find an employer, and you can even work with multiple employers through your own company. How cool is that? So it's entrepreneur friendly and you can take up multiple jobs. You can have your YouTube channel. You can do stock trading, anything and everything you wanted to, which you were not able to do on the H-1B. And finally, you have a proper pathway to a green card. And this is the fastest green card you can get. And I'm going to talk to you about that as well. So what's the catch here? If this visa is so great, why aren't all the people applying for it? Well, the catch is that O1 visa is not as simple as it seems. Here's the eligibility criteria in front of you. You need some sort of awards or some memberships, maybe some PR about you in newspapers, magazines, websites. Maybe you participate in some events as a judge or you've done some peer reviewing. Maybe you've had some major contributions to your field, some software, some patents, some research work that you did that's extremely popular. Maybe you wrote a book, a research article. Maybe you have a high salary or a critical role in an organization or just a great social media. Could be anything and everything, but you need some, not all, of these requirements. Now, what if you don't find a sponsor in time? Well, the first option, of course, is just like H-1B, you find a company like Apple to sponsor you for the O1 visa. If you have an employer by your side, that's great. That's the holy grail. If you don't worry, you still have a backup with the O1. You create your own company, you sponsor yourself for the O1, and then you start working for multiple other companies if you want as clients on a C2C basis. And take a look at this chart. The success rates of the O1 visa can predictably go up to 96%. Now, I don't know about you, but I like these odds much better than 17% success rate of the H-1B. Now, of course, Yash, it takes time to build such a profile, but how much time does it really take to build a profile for the O1? Now, it really does depend on a profile-to-profile basis, but in most cases, what I've seen is that 6 to 8 months, most of the profiles are ready already and you can go ahead and petition. Of course, you do need a proper plan of what you're doing and you need to basically parallelize things, but as long as you know what you're doing, 6 months is generally more than enough. Now, who is it for? I have personally seen this for hundreds of candidates, people in IT, people in business, finance, even musicians, a dancer, a gamer, by the way, which I didn't expect, and even a cook who knew just one particular dish, which was his specialization. All of these people have been able to get O1s, and these are real cases, real stories, real people that I'm talking to you about, and you could be the next one as well. On top of that, remember how I promised you that O1 will get you a green card? Take a look at this image. This details the requirements of another similar visa type. This is called as the EB1 self-sponsored green card. And if you look closely, it might start looking familiar. Awards, memberships, judging opportunities, high salary, books, authorship, essentially, major contributions, PR about you in newspapers. All of these points are line by line the exact same. So what is the difference? The difference is that for the EB1A green card, you just need a little bit more consistency and a little bit more quantity of each and every one of these pointers. So the pathway looks like this. You start the profile building today, you apply for the O1. Once you get the O1, you start working already in the US, you get your foot in the door. Then you do some more profile building and then you shift to the EB1A green card. You can even apply for both of them in parallel. And maybe, and many people don't even know this, maybe your profile is already 70-80% there. Maybe you don't need more than 10-20% profile building. So how do you know that? How do you begin? Only if there was a way to get like a free evaluation through which you could find out if you're going to waste the next 6 months because this isn't for you, or if you should really spend time doing all this. Well, this seems to exist. If you go ahead to YMGrad.com, you'll find my chat box right over there. You shoot me a message with your resume or your LinkedIn link, and what I will do is I'll go over your profile, I'll send you a personalized voice note or a message explaining exactly what is good and bad in your case and whether you're able to go through with this O1. Surprisingly, many of you might find out you're already eligible, and if not, I'll let you know how to build up your profile, but that's a free evaluation that I'm offering you today. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this helps with your immigration issues. I know there's so many immigration issues if you're in the US, and even if you're not and you want to go, it's just not easy. Well, this visa is changing the game. We've seen people go directly from their home country to the US. We've sent people from India to US, Mexico to US, many kind of people legally. And for the people who are already in the US and not able to secure jobs or an employer for sponsorship, this pathway has worked for them beautifully as well. So make sure you sign up on YMGrad. You'll also get a free cheat sheet, by the way. And you can follow me on Instagram, and my WhatsApp number is in the description if you need any more help. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye and take care until the next one.